Okay, guys, this is the boss, Deji Irawo, and I heading to the venue for my son and I hosting Deji Irawo, immense resource technocrat, and organized by the Esther's Generation Relief Initiative, TEGRI, which was founded by Olori Funke Obafemi. And guess what? Today's her birthday.
Yes,
Yay! So we're going to have some things cooking up. Who knows? But just be on the lookout. We're going to be televising if possible. So just watch out for the times and events. However, let me pass the piece to my boss so he's able to share some thoughts pre-session. Here we go.
Well, basically, it's exciting to be in Abuja talking to the fathers and the sons that are going to be gathered here tonight. What is key for us is to be able to tackle those things we teach our sons. Without knowing we're teaching them what will make them have a very dysfunctional life. For example, boys are, taught some basic things that would give them issues in the future. What you basically call your traditional masculine ideology. For example, an ideology says that men are superior to women. So when you teach a boy that without taking his permission growing up, he's obviously going to have a superiority complex, anytime he sees a female. And obviously that will affect his relationship with them, because everywhere he goes in his life, he's going to have a female to interface with, starting from his sister to colleagues in school, primary school, neighbors, wherever he is. And that is what leads to a lot of issues of abuse, violence against women, because somewhere inborn in a boy is that he's superior to a female. So he doesn't see any thing wrong in him enforcing that superiority if he goes as far as beating her, or in one way intimidating her, or psychologically affecting her, and trying to keep her under, because he has been told subconsciously that a woman is inferior to a man. So obviously is his domain, is his right. So when that kind of person grows up and has issues with women, and he gets married, and then his wife begins to have gender-based violence, intimate violence, partner violence, we now start asking him questions: how do we treat it? And it's what was told him from day one. So it's to be able to sit down with fathers and let them know that what our children are learning without taking our permission is very important. Another very strong, traditional masculine ideology is that women are sex objects. It's one of the core things. And what makes these things key is the fact that the permission of these boys are not taken before they are taught. The music videos they watch, the films they watch, the way they see women treated, they see these things, and you become what you see all the time. So eventually you will discover that boys have a subliminal perspective growing up that women are sex objects. So obviously, when looking at issues of rape, when looking at issues of sexually abusing people, they see it as a purview of men. They are there to be whatever, treated in whatever way, and a woman doesn't have to give consent for sex. That's why you have in some situations where they say even husbands are raping their wives, because as far as it's concerned, it is right, since he has married her. So when you have that perspective, you discover that we are creating future issues that we will have to deal with. And we have to be able to ask ourselves fundamental questions, that if we want to ensure that we create a world where men and women are valued, and a world where the two of us can work together to ensure that we raise strong families, we need to ensure that we stop teaching our boys subliminally, even without taking their permission, perspectives that have to do with strong core traditional masculine ideology that will eventually ensure that they will have issues in their life. Male dysfunction, emotional disorder, and things like that are just things that just happen because at the end of the day, we have subliminally told our children these things. And once they grow up with those stuff, at the end of the day, you just find out that that's what we're dealing with. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, and it's going to be fun.
Woo! See you there.